Alright, and we're back. Debt owed. Ajax, I've been patient, but I need to know. When will I be permitted to leave? Leave already, Tally? You're breaking my heart. Stop calling me that. I'm serious. You can't keep me here forever. Oh, but I can. You got a debt to pay, remember? A debt? For what, Ajax? You and your crew are the reason my life was in danger to begin with. You butchered everyone on that ship. Aye, we did, but here you stand, the lone survivor. Who do you have to thank for that? Me and my appreciation for the loot. You call that gratitude? You slaughtered innocent people. Innocent ho ho, don't be daft, Tally. That ship was running contraband, smuggling goods for slaves, no less. You won't be getting tears from me. I wasn't part of that. I was hired to play music in exchange for safe passage. I didn't even know what they were transporting. Doesn't matter what you knew or didn't know. You were on the ship, same as the rest. But unlike the rest, you're still breathing, and that's to me. If you think I'm going to sing your praises for sparing me after what you did, you're sorely mistaken. Don't need your praises, Tally, just your service. Play me a few more tunes, help out here and there, and we'll call it even. And if I refuse, we'll go back to the damn ship we sunk and put you back on it. Fine. Let's get one thing clear. This isn't loyalty, it's survival. Works for me, Tally, works for me. Achoo! This barrel is sneezing, Ajax. Allergies, maybe. Uh-huh, I'm going to kick it. Don't kick the barrel. Open the lid, and maybe I won't. God, you're mean. Fine. But I'm kind of stuck. Do you want me to open your barrel? Pretty please. Hey, you. And who the hell are you supposed to be? You're not sure. You're sure not any of my crew. Surprise. Call it a sailor's dozen, maybe. Explain yourself. Hey, well, to cut a long story short, I took the wrong girl to bed, and her father had a bigger sword than me. Or that's literal, not a euphemism. Thanks, I gather. So the barrel. Right, a hiding spot, obviously. He started chasing me off, and eventually we hit the docks, and well, didn't have a whole lot of other options. Imagine my shock when the thing started selling off with me on it. This sounds like it happened often for you. Sorta hard to say if Misadventure seeks me out, or if I seek out Misadventure, but either way, it's a bad habit, and one of us ought to quit it. You like Misadventure? Oh, there's nothing better. Why do you ask? Well, if you're here anyway, well, we're on a bit of a misadventure ourselves. Ah, say no more, my friend. It's like the old saying goes, you open my barrel, I open yours. Right, whatever you say. Sure, your sword is big enough? Of course it is. I happen to be quite proud of my blade. Dear old dad back there clearly had something to prove, if you catch my drift. I lost track of it, if we're still being literal. Look, I know my way around a fight. You seem like a fun sort. So if you don't mind my muckling in, then muck in I shall. Great, as long as you point your sword at them and not at us. Well, still don't like reds? Might have been a little quick to judge. Hi, I must say I wasn't expecting much, but not bad for a city boy. I've had some practice. Hmm. Here, I want you to have this. One little fling, and you've already given me jewelry. Look, Marcus, you're a nice guy and all. Will you shut up for a second? It's not like that. This is for having my back at the docks. You were a couple of times I was wide open. You covered me. I just wanted to say thanks. Well, if you promise there are no strings attached, I'll accept it. Just don't make a habit of this. And don't hand over gifts right after. Makes me feel like a harlot. If anyone's getting paid, it should be me. But I'll be more mindful next time. Next time? I'll see you around, Caleb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can't remember how many guys you get. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. of hard decisions have to be made. Hmm. We'll save that money for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I could try to upgrade the archers. I could try to upgrade Elania. Get her 2 more tomes or whatever. I'm going to let my voice rest a little this time. I think we got a boat battle coming up next. If I can remember right. I mean, it'd be nice to kind of use Finn, but I mean, when he starts out at level 4, like everyone else is like almost 20. Well, at least 15. You only get 13. Gotta get Edward in there. How did I pick up another polearm? Who's using a polearm? Elias and Marcus should be the only pole arm. I guess I put that axe on Khalif, and it makes her look like a pole arm. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Bring Quincy to half health without delivering it. I don't know if I've ever done that before. Oh, here's Quincy down here. Cocky little bastard, am I done yet? No, you're done. Damn it. You. Step aside, Ranger. I have a score to settle with this one. You're gonna die on your knees, Iron Maiden. Pax. Ha ha. My Iron Maiden begging for her life. Ajax, what the hell is Pax? It's a mercenary code. A surrender with strings attached. You're gonna have to break it down for me. He's making it sound almost noble, but it means I'm begging for my life. That's the gist. The coward's way out, to be sure. But it's sacred among us free state mercenaries. Break it and you're dead. Pax means she's surrendering, and for sparing her, you get her in your service for 6 months from this day. You brand her neck with the day of your company's name, and if she's found outside your company, a mercenary worth her salt will put her to the sword. I've met some lads with as many as 5 brands. That's barbaric. More barbaric than cutting her down. You forest folk have a strange sense of morals. Besides, you Rangers aren't bound by our rules. I'm still happy to split her skull with my axe. Though it would be a shame to lose such a valuable asset. We've got them on the run. They ain't running from us, lad. They're running from this storm. It's looking to be a nasty one. All hands, heave to. Short the sails, rescue the deck. Have to get away. What do these people want from me? Please, I'm just a messenger. I don't know anything. Please, I just... Grab the letter. His lieutenant's orders were to burn them. Nothing left to chance. It's right here. Gonna wonder what's so important that he doesn't want getting out. Don't open the letter. Yeah, I know. You won't survive in this business as long as I have without learning the value of discretion. Still, can't help but worry we're being dragged into something a bit too big for my liking. Big jobs mean big pay. Why do you think I took it in the first place? Still, if after this is the prelude to a war, it might be I'm due for an early retirement. Find myself a nice home in the Free States, or well, anywhere but Iroquois at least. Hey, it just means more work for me. I don't blame you though. Things are gonna get a whole lot worse around these parts for too long. Come on, we shouldn't keep Zoltan waiting.
The Free States, a land of uneasy neutrality, standing as a buffer between the continent's four great powers. Its wealth flows from bustling trade routes and the gilded halls of its vast banks and guilds. But beneath this veneer of prosperity lies a shadowed underworld, where mercenary companies thrive on the demand for secrecy, and law bends to the highest bidder. Our rangers have crossed the great sea, escaping one danger only to face another. Their task is clear. Find the one man who can unravel the web of lies and betrayal they've been caught in. Yet, in this foreign land of shifting allegiances and hidden agendas, even the simplest mission feels insurmountable. Meanwhile, in Fern, King Philip grapples with Shah Amir's silence. Years of fragile peace crumble under the weight of his advisors' warnings and the Chamber of Peers' veiled accusations of weakness. Whispers of his failures in the traitor prince's rebellion echo in Philip's ears, urging him toward action. Slowly, inexorably, the gears of war begin to turn.
At last, some solid ground. I hate the ocean. It takes a few voyages for most to find their sea legs. Me, I found them right away. That's talent for you. You know, I'm not sure why, but I kind of expected that once we got here, things would have feel different. But instead, it's just another city. The Free States see a lot of travel from their neighbors, and the culture reflects that. We're still close to Fern, so like it as not, most folk who settle down here took the same route we did. Yes, still close to Fern. You got a problem, Scholar? Just worried. That's all. There's a good chance news of our bounty has beaten us here. We shouldn't waste any more time in town than we need to. Ajax, you know this part of town at all? These streets and I are well acquainted. Hell, I've spilled enough blood, piss, and sick on these roads to make a second Ajax out of. A lovely thought. We need information. Any chance we could get some pointers for you head out? Pointers, head out. Who do you think I am, Captain? I'll take you where the talk is, personally. Hey, are you sure? We can't pay you for your time, and you really ought to pay closer attention, kid. Do I look like I'm here for the pay? You lot are fun. Besides, my crew can work without me. I trust my boys. Fun? Aye, fun. Now come on. This way then, eh? We're burning daylight. Fascinating creature, that one. I'm not complaining. More bodies never hurt anybody. Let's not get left behind, eh? So does that mean if I branded her, she would have joined us? Because I don't see her in our party. Never two at once. Gulp, gulp. Now you're just lying. The Free States is a wild place, Marcus. You wouldn't believe half the stories if I told them. I've never stolen a pair of boots. Gulp, gulp. Oddly specific, but fair, eh? Starting to feel it a bit now. Never without an older woman. Gulp, gulp. What? Don't look at me like that. What's age got to do with anything? You disgust me. I've never killed a man with my bare hands. Gulp, gulp. Barbaric. Dropped my axe. I had steel-plated gloves. Does that count? Of course it doesn't count. I'm starting to think you're just looking for excuses to drink. Do you even do half the things you've claimed? You call me a liar, got a nasty right hand. You'll see next time we get into a scrap. Never with a Valandrin. You know I've traveled a continent, right? Never with a Valandrin. Shit, well, it is Melanie. I wondered where I've seen that smug face before. Smug, that's way to greet an old friend, Caleb. Friend, you got some nerve calling yourself that after what you've pulled. If you're still sore about the supplies, you're overacting. It wasn't personal. Not personal. You've let us dry for a month. Let half of us hungry and broke. And yet here you are, still breathing, still kicking, no harm done. You're lucky I didn't slit your throat when I had the chance. And here I thought you spared me because you saw potential. Potential. Now I spared you because I was tired of seeing good soldiers die for bad causes. Clearly I misjudged you. You didn't misjudge me. You just don't understand. Back then I had nothing. A few pouches of denarii and some rations meant the difference between life and death for me. And for the rest of us, what were we supposed to do, huh? Just starve? Starve because you need to fill your pockets? I didn't expect you to understand. You've always had your crew, your reputation, only had me. So that's your excuse. Self-preservation. Pathetic. Call it what you want. I made my choice, and I'd make it again. But I'm here now, aren't I? Fighting by your side, isn't that worth something? The only reason you're still here is because the captain wants all the hands he can get. Me, I see a thief who can't be trusted. Then maybe I'll just have to prove you wrong. You have to do a lot more than that, Melanie. Trust isn't something you steal, it's something you earn. Fine, but when I do earn it, I'll expect an apology. Don't hold your breath. Ajax, seen Quincy around? I sent her to fetch some supplies. Haven't seen her since. You branded her, yeah? I'm not branding her, Ajax. It's barbaric. Barbaric. Oh, that's rich. Coming from someone who's been swinging a sword at people for weeks. You sent her into town without the brand. Are you really that green, mate? Haha. She's gone. What do you mean she's gone? You idiot forest dweller? What about Pax? The code's only good if you honor both sides of it. You didn't hold up your end, so she's not bound to anything. Ran off the first chance she got, and now there's a pissed off mercenary there who knows all about your little bounty. She wouldn't, would she? She's a free states merc. Loyalty's not exactly a strong suit for her kind. This place is gonna love you, kid. Thanks, Ajax. Really helpful. Anytime, Captain.